Hello friends, let's talk about how to control the infection Candidiasis, or it can also be called the thrush infection. People also call it yeast infection. So which one you know it as, that is what we're talking about today. How to control it. Most times it happens in couple, they experience it at one time or the other. But if you are having a repeat of this infection, please ensure that you go to the hospital for proper diagnosis and treatment. Okay? So now we have some control measures to help keep thrush, candida, yeast infection away from you. If you are the type that usually stay on a wet bath suit, or your inner wear is usually wet, ensure that you always stay away from that. Wear only dry bath suits, dry inner wears. Do not wear your inner wear that is not completely dry or that is wet or moist. Do not wear that, because it will only help to make the bacteria strive. Okay, so you have to make sure that while you are bathing, you avoid using some deodorants, or soaps or hot water on that part. If you have this infection, do not use soap or hot water or some deodorants that are perfumed on that part. That part needs to be treated naturally. You don't need those things. A lot of people will recommend dutching. Okay, some will ask you to use salt to dutch, or some will say you should use vinegar to dutch, but I don't recommend that. It's not good, because it will kill the good bacteria that helps to fight infection. Okay, there are bacteria present on your vagina that helps to fight infection, so they are needed at all times. When you dodge, you only end up killing them, and this will make the bacteria or the infection to strive. So the only thing you have to do to keep yourself away from this is to ensure that you avoid wet or moist clothing or inner wears. Ensure that you wash and dry up that place very well before you wear your clothes or your inner wears. And most times you air that place, allow air. You can, maybe at night, you sleep without your panties or knickers, okay, so that air can pass in. You will notice that you won't be feeling that itching and pain that much. There are also over-the-counter creams, okay, vaginal creams that you can use to control the pain and itching in that area. So you get it for yourself and you use them. You also ensure that after bathing, you use sea salt, add it to your water, because you need warm water to dissolve your sea salt. So dissolving in the warm water, and then use it to rinse that particular area. Okay, it will help to reduce the growth of that bacteria at that particular site of your body. Okay, so you have to make sure that after sex you go to the bathroom immediately and wash. Okay, this will help to also reduce the growth of this bacteria. If you are the type that uses soap to wash that part, please desist from it. It's not going to be helpful. Okay, so if this continues and persists after you have done all this, please ensure that you go to the hospital. There are some things that you need to eat that will help to boost your immunity and keep these bacteria at bay. Okay, you have to ensure that you take more vitamin C. Vitamin C is also helpful. It boosts your immunity and helps to keep these bacteria away from you. Ensure that you also take yogurt. You can take yogurt, a natural unsweetened yogurt, every day. If you take it every day, it will keep this bacteria away from you. Eating bread that have yeast in it does not mean that you are going to have yeast. The yeast in bread is different from the yeast that is affecting your vagina or causing the infection. So you can eat your bread freely. And so you ensure that you do all these things, and you find out that you won't be having these infections again. And there are some people also, they use garlic, okay, and garlic is known to be a great antifungal, an antibacterial food. Okay, so you can take it, especially you can eat it raw. You can decide to chew it, or you grind it and eat raw. So it helps to keep these bacteria away from you also. If you find our video helpful, please do us well to share, like, and don't forget to comment. Thank you.